What is up, family, and welcome back to beautiful Southern California. I feel like a broken record because every day is just as beautiful, and you can't beat it. Drop a comment, let me know where you guys are from. What's the weather like there? I'd love to know. But also, welcome back to El Cajon Mitsubishi. Today, we'll be doing a look at the brand new 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander. Now, this car is very similar to the 2019, but there are some awesome differences that you guys are going to want to stick around for. So make sure you stick around for those. If you guys have any questions during this video, make sure you drop a comment and let me know. I'll read it and I will answer it for you. If you guys do like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and give this video a subscription and help me out there. It'd be very much appreciated. In this video today, we will be taking a walk around of this car, showing you guys all the things you can expect out of this new 2020. And then if you guys want to see a test drive in this video, please make sure you go ahead and go to my channel and check out the next video, as that is going to be uploaded directly after this one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this thing. First, let's start with the motor. This car has a 2.4 liter inline 4 motor and a CVT transmission. It produces 166 horsepower and 162 feet-pound of torque. You can expect gas mileage in this car to get you about 25 miles per gallon in the city and 30 on the highway, which equates to about, you can go about 415 miles if it's all city driving, and about 498 if you're just on the highway, and then somewhere in the middle obviously if it's combined. Probably a little less if you live in California because there's so much traffic even on the highway. So that's the motor side of it. Now let's go ahead and get into some of the looks and functions of this car. You'll notice up here at the front we have this beautiful headlight design with these fog lights down here. Now these are all LED and they are projector, so the light is aimed directly where you want it to be versus just like your regular reflective style headlights where it just kind of shoots everywhere. The front end of this car from the grille really looks like a Lexus. I know I say that sometimes, but I really do feel that way. If this car had an L on it, they would sell like hotcakes. Drop a comment, let me know if you agree with that. But we're going to go ahead and work around to the side of the car. You'll notice this car has these beautiful 18-inch alloy wheels on it. Now, these wheels are slightly different than the 2019s. If you guys do want to see the difference, let me know. They both look good. Like, I don't like one more than the other one necessarily, but at least they are alloy, and that they are, of course, all disc brakes. And a matter of fact, the front disc brakes are actually ventilated, so they're cooled. So that's really good. So to help with the performance there. Now, those mirrors here, these mirrors do fold in and out whenever you lock and unlock the doors. And you can see that there's that turn signal there on the side as well, which is really handy. Another thing you guys will notice, and I'm going to get more into it in a few minutes, look at that right here. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. You probably already know. Drop a comment. Let me know what your guesses are. But I'll get into that once we get inside the car. Now, this is the SEL trim level. So the SEL comes with everything this car has to offer pretty much. There's one trim level higher that has like a V6 motor in it. But other than that, like technology-wise, this car pretty much has it. You see you have your roof rails up here at the top. You don't get crossbars, however, you can purchase that through your Mitsubishi store, through their parts department. Coming around to the back of the car, these tail lights are going to be LED, everything except for the reverse lights and the turn signals. Now, the reverse lights, kind of strange placement. They are way down here. So they're really low on the car, which I guess is good actually, because the light the light is close to the ground, so it lights the ground up really well. Now, of course, this car does have a really nice backup camera, and once again, I'll be showing you more of that as soon as I get inside of the car. So with that being said, let me go ahead and show you guys the trunk of the car. Now, this does have a power tailgate, so all I need to do, speaking of which, here's the key. You can see it's just like any other Mitsubishi key that you can remember. I'll just push the button there, Go ahead and get this trunk opened up. Well, can't do it from the key, I guess. There's a button there, but it's not working. There it goes. So, I already have the passenger side of this laid down just to show you guys the fact that you can have a completely flat storage space. Look at that. It is completely flat, so that's really, really cool. I know that's a feature that a lot of people ask me about whenever they're looking at cars, is does the cargo area lay flat? If you want to know the exact dimensions of the cargo area, make sure you drop a comment. I will post that. Actually, don't have to drop a comment. I'm going to post that in the description of this video. If you look down here, you notice you do have a little bit of extra storage space and also spaces for your headrest for the third row. This car does not come with a spare tire, but it does come with a tire inflation kit and 5 years of Mitsubishi roadside assistance. So you actually don't even need to change it if you don't want. There's a power outlet back there. You got some cup holders on the passenger side of the vehicle in the third row. On the driver's side, you have no cup holders, but you have a little storage compartment right there. So now, I actually want to go ahead and jump into the third row so that I can show you guys the amount of space you have back there. Now keep in mind, as I'm doing this, I am 6'1", so I am by no means a small guy. So keep that in mind. Obviously, 6'1" guy more than likely normally wouldn't be back here, but I'll show you that you can if you want to. So go ahead. Now, you can see I can actually, if I can get over here, scoot the seat back like that. And then when I come back here, okay, little tight. You can see my knees are touching. They're not necessarily at the most comfortable angle here. However, it's not too bad. Head is definitely touching the roof back here. So the third row, not for big people, I wouldn't say. If you're a 6 foot person, don't get in the back seat of this car. But okay, so now I will show you guys the second row seating. So I'll go ahead and slide this back. Little bar underneath here. Okay. Now I already have the driver's seat scooted in the all the way back position because that's how I sit whenever I am driving the vehicle. And you can see with that I have a little bit of leg space. My knees are not quite touching the back and my head is not touching the ceiling. So you can see here I have much more space on the second row. Another cool thing about this, look at this. I actually can recline a little bit. And when I'm reclined, I have this really nice armrest as well right here in the middle. So it's a pretty comfortable seating position. Can't complain at all. And something that I love that Mitsubishi has finally added on this car is going to be air vents. Not only did they add air vents in this second row, but they even added 2 USB power outlets back here. So now 2 people at least can charge their phone. If you go to the 19, you don't even get those back here, I don't believe it. If you do, you only get 1. So now we have 2 of those plus the one on the back, making it 3 power outlets for this back area of the vehicle. Now I want to go ahead and hop into the front seat since that's where most of you guys are going to be at anyways. Now, as I hop into the driver's seat, I am going to show you guys that the car does have the smart entry system, meaning that I can lock the car, unlock the car, and start the car and never need to get the keys out of my pocket, or if you're a female, you never need to get the key out of your purse. So, huge convenience right there. All you got to do is push this button here, and it's going to lock the car. And then when I'm ready to unlock it, push the button again, and now it's unlocked. Really, really cool. Now before I get into the car, I'm just going to show you guys just around it real quick. You can see that you have a power seat with power lumbar support. You have all automatic windows up and down, so that's really, really cool. And now, there's some other cool stuff in here. Let me get this car started up for us. So, that's my foot on the brake. all I need to do is go ahead and push this button here, and everything will get started up. Alright, so I'm gonna hopefully I don't get hopefully there's no copyright infringements from that little bit of music there, but regardless, we'll get into this. As I was saying, automatic windows, door locks. This button here allows you to fold the mirrors in and out. It's a really nice feature there. You have a really nice, I don't know if you can see that, audio system in this car. Power sound system. So it's Mitsubishi's own audio system that they have in here, and it sounds fantastic. It is super, super clear, guys. Big improvement over the 19. Not that the 19 was bad, but Mitsubishi, I mean, we are an electronics company, so they know their way around a radio and speakers, and it shows. Now I'm working my way around the car, so we are gonna get to this. Let's just give it a second. Let's get there in a minute. This car has forward collision mitigation with distances that you can set. Also has lane departure warning, so it's going to warn you whenever you drift out of the lane without using a turn signal. This is your power tailgate right here. Now, something strange about this power tailgate, you can turn it on and off. I'm not sure why you would want to, but you can, and that's right here. So this is how you turn on and off the power to that tailgate. Kind of interesting there. Now, I want to show you guys this dash up here. You can see it's very, very simple. Not a lot has changed in a lot of years, I would say. Very, very basic up here, but there's something to be said about that. I mean, we can all agree some of these cars are getting a little too complicated, a little too fancy. Matter of fact, I was driving down the road the other day and a guy almost swerved into my lane and hit me. And when I looked in his window, it's because he was messing with his damn touchscreen. Sorry, his dang touchscreen. So the fact that this is simple is a good thing. It keeps you less distracted. Now, on to some of the other things. There's a couple things on this car that I'll show you in a little bit, such as this guy right here. But we're going to get to that as soon as we get to the screen. But here is your adaptive cruise control, so you can set the car to stay a certain distance behind the car in front of you. If you want to know more information about some of these types of safety features, make sure you drop a comment and I'll make a video specifically for these, okay? Let me know. Now, I want to work my way to the radio. Now, kind of a mixed feelings about this. Now, first off, the screen has gotten larger. It's gone from a 7-inch screen to an 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity capabilities. Bluetooth, obviously. Satellite radio, of course, and other things like that. So all of that I love. The thing I don't like, look closely. What do you see that's missing? Yep, you guessed it. There are no physical buttons on this radio. Now, I know from experience that this is gonna be a problem. I just know it is. My car doesn't have any physical buttons up here, and it's a problem. However, if there's any kind of saving grace, it's the fact that you can control everything from here. So you don't even need to go over there and control it if you don't want to. This is much, much more simple. Other than that, the screen is very clear. It's very, very responsive. I mean, look, I just barely have to touch it and it goes where I'm asking it to go. So I do like that part of it. Coming down here to the climate control system, you can see we have changed this as well. We have a nice dual automatic climate control system. Not a lot to say there. Pretty self-explanatory. Of course, you have heated steering wheel, blind spot warning with rear cross traffic monitoring and pedestrian control. The car also has electronic parking brake, electronic brake hold, and heated seats. Now, to some of the things that I think that you guys are going to love. So, of course, the car has a backup camera. Now, when I put it in reverse, you notice you have two screens. look at this and look at this. So this is the front, this is the back screen obviously, and this is showing both sides of the car. Really, really cool. And it even has adjusting guidelines down there as I'm turning the steering wheel, even on that one, for the front and the back, so you can see the angle that your front of your car is going to be traveling at. So that is really, really cool. However, that's not the coolest thing about it, because check this out. I'm going to push it again. Now we have a very closer view at the side. However, now put it in drive, and look at that. The cameras stay on, and this is now switched to the front of the car. So now I can see, once again, the guidelines showing me my projected path, but I can see the front of my car. So really, really, really cool thing there, guys. And all you have to do is push this button right here. And you can see even when I'm driving, I can have my cameras on so that I know where I'm at. So that is really, really cool. So guys, with that being said, that is going to end it for today's video. Like I said, if you want to see the test drive in this car, make sure you go to my channel and take a look at that, as I'm uploading that video directly after this one. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the very next Cajon Mitsubishi video. Thank you, guys.